It is hard to find a toy as iconic, yet as frequently discussed and debated as the Barbie doll. Since her debut in 1959, Barbie has evolved in ways that both mirrored and shaped societal values, serving as both a cultural barometer and an agent of change. Across each decade, Barbie's fashions, careers, and backgrounds chart the twists and turns of changing aspirations, anxieties, and ideas about identity. Barbie's origins are rooted firmly in the optimism and conformity of post-war America. When Ruth Handler introduced the first Barbie, she was everything that the typical 1950s woman was supposed to be: glamorous, stylish, and ever poised. With her signature ponytail, red lipstick, a black and white bathing suit, the original Barbie exuded an aura of chic independence. For young people of the era, Barbie was the anti-baby doll. She didn't exist merely to be cared for, but to serve as a model for adult life, hinting at the freedom, adventure, and consumerism that defined the American dream. The 1960s witnessed growing momentum in the women's movement, the questioning of traditional roles, and the shifting sands of style. Barbie's wardrobe mirrored high fashion, but her professions began to expand. Astronaut Barbie appeared in 1965, years before women could even join NASA as astronauts in reality, presenting a version of the future that challenged norms. Barbie's glamorous jet-set lifestyle matched the fascination with global travel, the allure of celebrity, and evolving notions of what was possible for women. By the 1970s, change swept across society's civil rights, feminism, evolving definitions of beauty, all filtered into the world of Barbie. Malibu Barbie, deeply tanned, embodied the era's obsession with California cool. But by the decade's end, Barbie's circle had grown to include more diverse friends like Christy, Black Doll introduced in 1968. Still, change came slowly, and criticism grew. Was Barbie promoting an unrealistic body image? Was she a relic of outdated ideals, or still evolving? The 1980s were defined by big hair, power suits, and a relentless focus on success. Barbie, too, became an entrepreneur, donning business attire, running a horse stable, or taking to the stage as a rock star. This decade's Barbie, with her expansive dream house and pink Corvette, reflected Reagan-era materialism. The growing number of women in the workforce, and the rise of having it all, yet Barbie's waistline and physical proportions remained untouched. It's a lightning rod for the debates over body image that intensified in years to come. In the 1990s, a flurry of new careers and personas marked Barbie's growing ambition. She became a doctor, a pilot, a president, and even a NASCAR driver. The brand launched Barbies of the World, a nod to diversity, if an imperfect one, and began inching closer to representing real girls' dreams. Cultural critique, however, intensified. The 1992 Teen Talk Barbie, which famously uttered "math class is tough," ignited a storm about gender stereotypes, spurring Mattel to recall and reimagine. But Barbie's embrace of new roles reflected society's shifting expectations of gender, intelligence, and ambition. The new millennium brought a reckoning with modernity and inclusivity. Barbie entered this era more self-aware. Social media and instant communication made public opinion swift and inescapable. In response to growing demands for representation, Mattel launched Barbies with varied skin tones, hair textures, and body shapes. Entrepreneurs, athletes, programmers, and even judges all appeared as Barbies, echoing society's ongoing reassessment of who is visible and valued. Barbie became not just a toy, but a symbol both for what existed and for what could be. In the 2010s and beyond, Barbie's evolution has only accelerated. The fashionista line introduced dolls with 4 body types, 9 skin tones, and countless combinations of features. Dolls with disabilities, dolls representing different cultures. Those challenging traditional gender norms began to appear. Barbie's journey has been marked by collaborations with designers, activists, and role models, blurring the lines between toy and cultural statement. Barbie, over more than 6 decades, has alternately embodied aspiration, provoked controversy, and propelled important conversations. She has reflected society's priorities, biases, and dreams while also nudging young people to imagine new possibilities. The journey of Barbie is a journey through the changing social landscape, marked by both victories and setbacks. Perhaps this is why Barbie remains so powerful. She is not fixed, but forever adapting, constantly holding a mirror not just to children's playrooms, but to the ambitions and anxieties of the world at large.